Oh, so this is the game.
It's a video game, yeah.
Okay.
This is it's right up your alley. It's right up your alley.
This is something Shipmaster's told me about. Let's plays.
Yeah, sure.
Fascinating. Play this game, yes. Would you hand me the burrito?
Yeah.
Thank you. So this is, as you can all plainly see, Phoenix Wright, trademark, Ace Attorney, trademark. Fascinating.
First turnabout.
What is that, Argos?
Who?
Argos is a childhood rival of Argyle's. This light went out. Goodness sakes alive. Do I need to click something?
Yeah.
Oh! My, I thought it was loading. These two things having to take their time to happen. Is that jam or...
Blood.
Oh my, the finger! Oh! Oh, the dialogue. Okay, I can. Oh, nope, I was. Gotta find someone to pin this on. So you have a bit of a mole going on. Someone like him? Oh, this is a detective story who just shows you who's guilty from the get-go?
You have to prove it.
August 3rd, 9:47 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 2.
Not all of them are like this. This is like the tutorial case. Read it out.
I was looking. Boy, am I nervous. Right!
That's me.
Oh.
Oh, that's a different person.
Okay, well, you can read it.
Yes. Right.
Could I make the burrito, please?
Yep.
Oh, hiya, Chief.
I'm glad I made it on time. I have to say, Phoenix, I'm impressed. Not everyone takes on a murder trial right off the bat like that. Says a lot about you. Your client as well.
Thanks? Actually, it's because I owe him a favor.
A favor?
Ding.
You mean you knew the defendant before this case?
Well, yes, of course. Actually, I kind of owe my current job to him. She looks terrified.
Yeah.
He's one of the reasons I became an attorney.
Well, that's news to me.
I like how in the middle of conversation I can access the court records.
Well, you don't have anything there yet.
I know. Still. That also makes it even funnier. I want to help him out any way I can. So that means our inventory should have dynamite in it, right?
No.
Right. I just really want to help him. I owe him that much.
I think this is a guy, so you can read it.
It's over. It's over, Argyle. I have the high ground. My life...
Oh, this is your defendant.
Oh, I'm sorry. Let me... My life, everything, it's all over, man.
What the heck? Is that your client screaming over there?
Yeah, it's him. Death! Despair! Oh! I'm gonna do it! I'm gonna die! Oh, is he gonna jump?
I have no idea. Sounds like he wants to die.
Oh, yeah. I sighed at the beginning, actually. Nick! We're helping Argos. His name is Butts. This is definitely an Argos, and this game is programmed by an Argyle. Right, that's how games work. Someone programs them. These don't just come into existence.
Most.
Mm.
I think it's more than just one programmer, though.
Hey there, Larry. What's his name? Butts or Larry? Can we make up our mind?
His name is Larry Bucks.
Dude, I'm so guilty. Tell them I'm guilty. That's actually not good legal advice. Give me the death sentence. I ain't afraid to die.
I'm so confused by this voice you're doing. I didn't know your vocal cords could do that.
I mean, you know, I have a particular set of skills. What? What's wrong, Larry? You know, it's kind of like never give a fae your name kind of thing.
Right.
Mm. No, it's all over. I'm finished. Finished! I can't live in a world without her. I can't. Who took her away from me, Nick? Who did this? For goodness sake. This is a man who could not last having 7 wives. Ah, Nick, you gotta tell me, who took my baby away? I'm an attorney, not a private investigator. I am a private investigator. I'm the Dumbtective.
Yes, you are.
The person responsible for your girlfriend's death. Oh, so now parentheses with the colored text means inside my head, but before it meant
He was off screen.
The newspapers say it was you. Oh, town. My name is the Dumbtective. Here's the story. My first case is a fairly simple one. I'm missing teeth. A young woman was killed in her apartment. The guy they arrested was the unlucky sap dating her. That is one of the valid first things you investigate.
Yeah.
The investigators of the John Benet Ramsey case should have gone to look at the parents. Anyways, that's completely unrelated. Larry Butts, my best friend since grade school. Our school had a saying, when something smells, it's usually the butts. Where's halitosis? In the mouth.
Okay.
In the 23 years I've known him, that's usually been true. He has a knack for getting himself in trouble. One thing I can say, though, it's usually not his fault. He just has terrible luck.
Yeah.
I know better than anyone. He's a good guy at heart. Okay, so we're not talking about Argos. And then I owe him one, which is why I took this case. To clear his name. Gotta put some smooth jazz with this. Some jazz, man. That's just what I'm going to do.
What I know about what you talk about Argos, an Argos-esque character is probably going to show up soon. I don't know exactly when he shows up.
The court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Larry Butts.
Okay.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
Pain.
The, defense is ready, Your Honor. Yeah. Mr. Wright! You don't know Jedis aren't an uncle named Wright. Their last name, not their first. That'd be weird.
Yeah.
This is your first trial, is it not? Yes, Your Honor. I'm nervous.
For murder trial.
Your conduct during this trial will decide the fate of your client. Yes, I kind of got that idea from law school. Matters a serious charge for your client's sake. I hope you can control your nerves. Oh yes, that's what the alcohol's for.
In an actual court of law, I think the degree of murder would also account for how long he's in jail, but that never gets brought up in this game.
Well, it might be different in Japan.
This is Japan's version of an American court of law.
Depends on how well they research it.
Well, it's supposed to be a joke.
Oh, like the Japanese legal system. All I'm saying is a missing head is not a heart attack. Long story. I'll tell you sometime about me and Argyle shipmaster getting shanghaied. It was weird because the captain was with us. Anyways, thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, given the circumstances, I think we should have a test to ascertain your readiness. Yes, Your Honor. The test will consist of a few simple questions. Answer them clearly and concisely. Please state the name of the defendant in this case. Should I?
Answer correctly.
Okay. Defendant. Well, that's Larry Butts, Your Honor. Correct. Just keep your wits about you and you'll do fine.
I am curious to see what happens if you do answer wrong, but you don't.
Right.
It will take longer.
Next question. This is a murder trial. Tell me, what's the victim's name? I know this one. I'm glad I read the case report cover to cover
Look at the
so
court files.
many
Look at
times.
the court files right now.
Oh yes, it's the attorney's badge. No one would believe I was a defense attorney. I didn't carry this. Cindy's autopsy report. Okay. Blood due to blood trauma. I really hope it gives me the option of doing a name that completely isn't related to anything we've seen so far. Well, I just looked at it. This is a little weird.
Phoenix!
Did it not give me the...
Are you absolutely sure you're up to this?
I'm sorry, did it not give me the chance to actually guess?
It's probably going to tell you to look in the court records right now, because it's a tutorial.
Oh, the victim! Of course I know the victim's name. I just forgot. Temporarily.
I think I feel a migraine coming on.
Oh,
it's
good.
me.
Isn't that? Yeah. Ooh.
Every time I have to do it again. Look, the victim's name is listed in the court record.
Already done
Just
that.
press tab to check it at any time. Remember to check it often. Do it for me, please. Begging you.
Mr. Wright, who is the victim of this case? Cinderblock. The victim's name is Cindy Stowe. Correct. Now, tell me what was the cause of death? She died because she was... No, not making that joke. Dog said I can't make those kinds of jokes anymore. Which is kind of fair. I am very uptight about making jokes about my mother. So.
What?
She was struck once by a blunt object. Now, are we certain it was only once?
Well, there's one dent.
Correct. You've answered all of my questions. I see no reason why we shouldn't proceed. You seem much more relaxed, Mr. Wright. Good for you. Thank you, Your Honor. I don't feel relaxed, that's for sure. Well then, first a question for the prosecution. Mr. Payne. What voice did I do?
Maze, I don't know. Nerdy.
Yes, Your Honor.
That's good.
Mr. Wright, just as the Bible told us, the victim was with a blunt force object hit. Would you explain to the court just what that object was? The murder weapon was the statue of the Thinker. It was found laying on the floor next to the victim. I see. The court accepts it into evidence. This happens before the... Oh, we're at the initial gathering of information stage. I see. Yes.
It's rather heavy.
It's rather heavy. Oh, yes, my client is weak. Look at these tiny arms.
There's no way he could lift them. Right.
Left.
Be sure to pay attention to any evidence added during the trial.
Thank you.
That evidence is the only ammunition you have in court.
Oh, we can have guns in here.
Use tab to check the court record frequently. Do not use guns in here.
It's more of an Argyle thing anyway. Mr. Penn, the prosecution may call its first witness. The prosecution calls the defendant Mr. Butts to the stand. Chief, what do I do now?
Pay attention. You don't want to miss any information that might help your client's case. You'll get your chance to respond to the prosecution later, so be ready.
Okay.
Let's just hope he doesn't say anything unfortunate.
That would be unfortunate. Uh-oh. Larry gets excited easily. This could be bad.
Ugh, ew.
Did not like that angle transition. Mr. Butts, is it not true that the victim had recently dumped you? What voice did I do for you?
I have no
Hey, watch it, buddy!
clue. There it is.
We were great together! We were Romeo and Juliet! Cleopatra and Mark Anthony!
Those relationships not good.
Didn't they really die?
Eventually.
I wasn't dumped. She just wasn't taking my phone calls. Or seeing me. Ever.
What's that something?
What?
Nothing. No, I'll tell you about Reddit later.
What's it to you, anyway? I don't like his ditto face. Mr. Butts, what you describe is generally what we mean by dump. Pedantically, that is called ghosting, which could be used as a form of dumping, but is kind of a rude thing to do. Right, I already read that.
Yeah.
It's a wonder I can read. In fact, she had completely abandoned you and was seeing other men.
Ooh.
She had just returned from overseas with one of them the day before the murder.
So, why isn't he on trial?
What do you mean, one of them?
What?
Lies! All of it lies! I don't believe a word of it. Your Honor, the victim's passport. According to this, she was in Paris until the day before she died. Must have been the wine.
Monkey Paris.
The victim arrived in Paris on
September?
Okay. Oh, indeed, she appears to have returned the day before the murder. Dude, no way! The victim was a... That's the wrong voice. The victim was a model, but did not have a large income. It appears that she had several... Sugar daddies? What kind of game are you having me play? Are you trying to besmirch?
Do you know what a sugar daddy is?
Yes, I do! I try to besmirch my character by talking about things such as... See? I told you! You're trying to besmirch my reputation. You're trying to besmirch my reputation.
Read it. Read it. You have to learn what video games are. This is the best video game for you to play. It's also very amusing for me.
Daddy's sugar? Yes, older men who gave her money and gifts.
Spell it out for all the children who played this game, why don't you?
She took money and used it to support her lifestyle. Dude. We can clearly see what kind of woman this Miss Stone was. Oh, and she was killed by a statue. Tell me, Mr. Butts, what do you think of her now?
Right. I don't think you want him to answer that question.
Yeah, there he always has a way of running his mouth in all the wrong directions.
Like right and left.
Should I? Interrupting you.
You're his defense if you think you...
Oh, right, I can do an objection. Objection.
Not really an objection.
Leading the witness.
Yeah, leading the witness. Stop him from answering.
Mm-hmm.
I hope we can get through this first actual trial before this runs out of time.
Fair enough. Objection, Your Honor. My client had no idea the victim was seeing other men. That question is irrelevant to the case. Oof! Dude, Nick, what do you mean irrelevant? That's cheating.
Whoa.
That was crazy.
Why is he twitching? Because I was twitching.
I'm gonna die. I'm just gonna drop dead. And that's how you get held in contempt. Oh, we're just auto-playing.
Get to the bottom of this.
Okay. Let's continue with the trial, shall we? Well, this is the trial.
Mm-hmm.
I believe the accused's motive is clear to everyone. Ask what? No? This is not looking good. Next question. You went to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder, did you not?
I wonder if they checked the statue for fingerprints.
Well, did you or did you not? Well, maybe I did, maybe I didn't. What do I do?
Well, I mean, why did he must have seen her when she was alive. Otherwise, he would have reported the dead body, right?
Right.
So, I guess have him answer honestly.
Also, there are really no other suspects that could be found.
I guess not, because, I mean, he might be the only boyfriend that she kept a file, like a name of. If she had, like, sugar daddies, you don't really, like, name them, and it might have just been a guy at her place.
So I should stop him from that?
No, you have him answer honestly.
Okay.
He didn't kill her, so he's not gonna say that.
I know, I sent him a signal.
Telepathy.
When has that ever worked?
Actually trying.
Yeah. I was there. I went.
Oh, Jerry's not happy about that.
Order! I'll have a big whopper. Well, Mr. Butts? Dude, chill. She wasn't home, man, so I didn't see her. His speech pattern has definitively changed.
The defendant is lying. Sorry.
Lying? The prosecution would like to call a witness who can prove Mr. Butts is lying. Well, that simplifies matters. Who's a witness? The man who found the victim's body
Oh no.
just before making the gruesome discovery. Or is this going to be the actual guilty man? Saw the defendant fleeing the crime scene. This is going to be hearsay, isn't it? Order! Order in the court! Mr. Penn? The prosecution may call its witness.
I haven't cross-examined.
Yeah, no, there's no pre-trial etiquette going on here. This is the trial. Evidence has been admitted during the trial.
Yes.
There's been no we have no clue who the witnesses are. Well, we, the audience, do, but we, the Dumbtective, do not. Which is not how the court case works.
Typically, any witness can be called if there's been given examples for why it's a good witness. So he can call technically anybody. He would invite the people he sees viable as witnesses, and we would invite the people we see viable as witnesses. But we are allowed to cross-examine his witnesses, and vice versa.
This is true.
But we haven't gotten to talk to Larry yet.
We haven't gotten... Right. We're going from examining the accused straight into witnesses without having... yeah. This is bad. On the day of the murder, my witness was selling newspapers at the victim's building. Who?
I hope it's a paper boy. That'd be so funny.
Does this? Oh! It's so fun to see Ollie.
Huh?
Long story. Please bring Mr. Frank Shawit to the stand.
Frank saw it. I love this game.
You got me to break character. Mr. Syatt, did you sell newspaper subscriptions? Is this correct?
Do another voice. Look, he wears a suit color that you would wear.
Oh, yes, newspapers, yes. Mr. Syatt, you may proceed with your testimony. We're really testing my abilities to do voices today. Night. Please tell the court what you saw on the day of the murder.
Okay, so pay attention to what he's saying.
I was going door to door, selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing from an apartment. I've lost the voice.
That's
I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open. I think it's strange. I looked inside the apartment. I saw her lying there, menacingly. A woman, not moving. Must be dead.
everything else. Blood around her head. Quailed.
Who says quailed?
He does, I guess.
Everything's suspicious. Difficulties in nature today. The phone in her apartment wasn't working! Went to a nearby park and looked at the phone.
You don't have a phone on you? 1 p.m.
You've seen him from the back.
Yeah, but I feel like Larry has very distinctive hair, unfortunately.
Given when this game came out, punk culture and all.
You have something against punks?
No, it's just like, it's a style.
I guess.
No, that wasn't his voice. Harry, why didn't you tell the truth? I can't defect you against your testimony like that.
Yes, you can. There are several questions you can ask.
Incidentally, why wasn't the phone in the victim's apartment working?
Like that one.
Your Honor, at the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building.
How coincidental.
Are phones supposed to work during a blackout?
Not a landline, I guess.
Yes, Your Honor.
Oh.
However, some cordless phones do not function normally. Does anyone in this game function normally?
Mia does, unfortunately.
Oof. The phone that Mr. Sawit used was one of those. Your Honor, I have the record of the blackout for your perusal. I don't!
I think it's...
Yeah. Another element of...
Stone's building was out from noon to 6 p.m. He said it happened at 1 p.m.
He said he called at 1 p.m.
He went to a park payphone.
Right.
He doesn't have a phone on him for some reason.
That's true.
Despite he sells newspapers, I feel like having a phone on you would be important. Yeah, he said that it was at 1 p.m. when he called the police. So unless it took him an hour to walk to the park...
Now, Mr. Wright. Yes. Yes, Your Honor. You may begin your cross-examination. Well, thank you for not letting me talk to my cross-examination. Your... Come on.
Alright, right. This is it. The real deal.
What am I supposed to do?
This man doesn't know what a bar exam is. You expose the lies in the testimony the witness just gave.
Because a bar exam is where you eat a candy bar. Lies? What? Oh, he was lying? Of course. Haven't you ever been to a hospital? Vampires.
Oh, right. Your thing. But your client is innocent, right? Right? Then that witness must have lied in his testimony. Obviously. Or is your client really guilty?
Look, I know you're right and all, but you are assuming a lot for no reason. Oh wait, client. Sorry, I thought you said the witness. How do I prove he's not?
You hold the key. It's in the evidence.
But I don't.
It's in the evidence. Compare the witness's testimony to the evidence at hand. There's bound to be a contradiction. First, find contradictions between the court record and the witness's testimony. This will take 5 hours. Then, once you've found the contradicting evidence, present it and rub it in the witness's face.
We probably shouldn't say that to this man. He seems to take things a little too literally.
Yeah.
Okay. Open the court. Oh, sorry.
Open the court record with tab. Point out the contradictions in the testimony. I am the tutorial.
Torian?
I'm not having you play Undertale. I don't think you can handle it.
I lived it.
What? We're not talking about that right now. Here's the account. I don't like how he moves. Door-to-door selling subscriptions. When I saw him there in the apartment. Okay. You can go back and forth.
Can he corroborate that that's actually his job?
Well, okay, so your options, you can press him for more information, but you only, that blue bar at the top there.
That's like how many actions I can do?
If that goes down, the judge is going to make you stop. So you have to choose carefully what you want to. So go through all of his text first, and then go back and press. Let the door half open.
It's none of your business, by the way.
Woman, not moving, okay. Quailed, that's a weird thing. Unable to go inside. If he didn't go inside, how did he know the phone wasn't working?
And that's why you're my friend.
Oh.
The phone in her apartment wasn't working. Because you said you didn't go into the apartment. Or did you? Sorry. Oh, that, I can explain that.
He has really long arms, guys.
Oh, man. That cord was found on the shelf in the entryway. Reached inside and using that to call. And that phone wasn't working, correct? What happened next?
You're not allowed to talk right now. Okay, public car.
You couldn't have, like, knocked on the next door next to you?
Oh, if there was a blackout, there is a record of the blackout occurring.
Yes, but other people might have had landline.
He should have had a phone on him, but whatever. Just keep going.
He's guilty of being a stupid person. Right?
Yes. God, I'm so
if he weren't the murderer,
I hate
of course.
this. I'm sorry to act like you.
It's like a radiation. You remember the time exactly? It was 1 p.m.
Mhm.
Is that something we're supposed to be able to press?
Well, you have the record of the blackout happening from noon to 6 p.m.
Right,
so that
which
is
covers
within
this.
the blackout occurring. I don't think that the game is smart enough to account for how long it took him to walk to the park, so I wouldn't test that. He ran, was ratted out. Okay.
Well, we don't actually have to make the argument, so we just have to press him on it.
How about
Right.
go back to the door half ajar thing? Maybe Larry can give, because Larry is still here, I think. He can still give some indication on what he would mean by that.
Maybe.
How did you know it was a woman? No.
A woman!
Okay, one more time. Okay, press that.
Half open, you say?
Not half closed.
Yes, the door was halfway open. Yes. I watched for a moment, but no one came to close the door.
Crazy.
That's odd. In a big city like this, I thought. This accent is going all over the place. I see. And what happened next? You got held in contempt of court for interrupting my proceedings. Thinking it strange, I looked inside her apartment. I saw her dead.
Mm-hmm. I'm out of ideas. It's up to you now, Dumbtective.
I'm the detective. Ah,
Find the answer.
yes. Let's see where this leads us. Why use a public phone? You see, I don't have a cell phone. Yes, why? Being in the middle of the afternoon, there was no answer to nearby.
So he did try the other doors, but no one answered. The middle of the afternoon.
Oh, this is hearsay. Are you absolutely 100% positive?
I took a picture of him on my
Yes,
phone.
that's him, no mistake about it. The witness says he's certain.
Have him draw up a police sketch. That's all of it. There must be a contradiction in there somewhere. Examine the court record. They have or something. Time of death. Okay, time of death? Oh, the time of death was 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. She wouldn't have been dead yet by 1.
Ah! Yes. Can you let me go back to chewing him out, please? Go on! You see, we saved the best for last. That's why the linchpin, we've only now discovered it.
Now, wait a minute.
1 p.m. Ah, September. Yes, absolutely.
1 p.m.? Right. Doesn't that seem strange to you? Present some evidence to contradict him.
Oh, we have to present evidence.
Yeah, present this time. And then the autopsy.
We did the thing.
Mm-hmm. Found the body at 1 p.m.
Frankly, I find that hard to believe. Your statement directly contradicts the autopsy report. The autopsy notes the time of death at some time after 4 p.m. There was nobody to find at 1 p.m. How do you explain this 3-hour gap? How do you explain this gap on your resume?
I took an NDA.
Oh, yes. I took an SDA, 7th day no. Slow disclosure agreement. Oh
god, was that his voice? That was so weird.
This is trivial. The witness merely forgot the time.
But he said
that's
he
called
said he knew.
perjury. After his testimony, I find that Mr. Sarwit.
Did you really saw it?
Why was that about the morning was found at 1 p.m.? Gee, that's a really good question.
Great job, Wright. Way to put him on the spot. That's all you have to do. Point out contradictions. Lies always beget more lies.
Sage advice. My mother's advice was that the thing wets we leave when first we practice to deceive. You ever say these?
See through one and the hip.
Then the story falls apart. Sorry about that. Wait, I remember now.
Oh, you remember.
Don't you care to give your testimony again? You see, when I was found in the body, I heard the time? You heard the time? You heard the time. Click. There was a voice saying the time was probably coming from the television. Oh, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? The victim had been watching a program.
He's trying so hard to lie right now.
That's why I thought it was 1 p.m. So you don't have a phone, you don't have a watch. Do you even have... you sell newspapers door to door?
You're starting to act like a witness. Stop.
I've witnessed many things.
You would be an interesting witness to have in this game. And yeah. You'll see.
I'm terribly sorry about the misunderstanding. I see. You heard a voice saying the time on a taped program. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Yes, this is the stupidest thing I've ever heard, and I live with myself.
And I have to deal with you. Right. You know what to do.
I've gone through this one. That's a terrible catchphrase.
Right. Time of discovery. Heard the time. And the voice saying the time, it was probably... Can you go to the evidence really quick? Can you go there from here?
I can!
Click on the thinker statue. Statue and the shape. Okay, never mind. Electricity, 6. Okay, never mind.
Wait, the power was out.
Good point!
The power was out!
Good point! Press it. Or, present.
Hold it right there!
I'm sure you've heard that a lot in your life.
The prosecution... Pardon?
Hmm?
The prosecution has said there was a blackout at the time of the discovery. And this record proves it. You could never heard the television or a video. Yeah! Hey, well, Kirk. The defendant has a point. Do you have an explanation for this, Mr. Sarwit? Yeah, I find it quite puzzling myself. Quite. A little action going
It's too
on.
petty, man.
Wait, now. Mr. Sarwit, the court would prefer to hear an accurate testimony from the very beginning. These constant corrections are harming your credibility.
The first correction should have stopped this.
Right. But you seem rather distraught.
You seem really nervous, my guy.
My apologies, Your Honor. There must have been the shock of finding the body.
I was hearing
pulls out
voices.
a pistol and shoots the judge.
It was so shocking finding a dead body. He was just hearing voices.
Very well, Mr. Southwood. Let's hear your testimony once more, please. Actually, I didn't hear. Yeah, okay.
Like
so
your name.
it's just there was a tape clock in the apartment. Oh, was I think there isn't a clock.
Gladly.
This is just a statue, it's not a clock.
I'm not pressing about it.
Should I specifically present that? Or should I just press him about the clock?
Go to the when he's talking about the murder weapon and press.
The murder weapon?
Murder. The weapon of murder. Sorry.
Oh, that was good. That was a good bit.
No.
Yeah?
No. I'm acting more and more like you and I hate it.
Oh, yeah, a little weapon.
Letting you into my house was a mistake.
You're learning. I make it so that it's safer the deeper you go. You know.
What?
Into the garden. Yeah. Alright, so I should probably press him on this.
Yeah, present it.
And presume. Nope! It's not allowing me.
Oh no, he's still talking.
Oh, we're in the midst of battle.
Yeah, he's answering
That's
the
what I
question.
said. Did you doze off in the middle of my testimony or something? Yes, it's so dryly obvious. Something's fishy.
Throw the statue in his face.
I feel like I'm working with a dagger.
Go back. Okay, present the murder weapon to him now.
Yes, as everybody knows. Also, the courtroom is just stupid. They're not picking up on this. I'm having to explain it to everyone.
Just a moment. This is a statue.
The murder weapon wasn't a clock, it was a statue. The house is supposed to be a clock.
Can't wear this on my wrist.
What? With your objections and your evidence, just who do you think you are? I'm the Dumbtective. Hey, I saw it there, okay? It's a clock. Your Honor, if I may.
You may not.
Well, Mr. Fan. We really need a copy soon. As witness said, the statue is indeed a clock? Well, that wasn't part of the item description. Oh, so you're incompetent beyond all belief. But you have to do something to make it say the time.
Yeah, exactly. So the witness is still wrong.
Do I have any problem with that? Yes.
You're right.
The clock was to hold it in his hand. And the witness testifies that he just rips the court stenographer's report.
Oh, I'm sure they hate that.
Oh yes, they do. Yes.
Have you been in a court of law before?
Of course, I told you about the case of Scott Free.
Right.
Indeed. The witness knew it was a clock because he
Went in. Knew the victim?
went into the apartment would be the more obvious accusation.
Sure.
This is one thing we can definitely pin him on lying about at this point. You're lying! You were inside of the apartment the day of the murder. Oh yeah, prove it. Prove I was in there. You know things you shouldn't know. I just have. Then I can prove you were the one who killed her? Well,
Your
okay.
fingerprints are on this statue, actually. I don't know why forensics didn't get
The
that.
shock of the blow triggered the clock's voice. That's very specific. That would still put the time of death at the wrong time.
No, he was lying about the time. Just in general, I think. He was trying to put himself as far away from the actual time of death as possible. No, actually.
Yeah, we're kind of lost the plot a little bit there. Intriguing. Please continue, Mr. Matt.
Oh, maybe the clock was late because she was like in Paris, right?
Mm.
There's a time difference. She got the clock from
Wait.
Paris?
Oh, the day matters. Oh, when is daylight savings?
I don't think daylight savings is 3 hours. Dumbtective. Mr. Side.
The sound must have left quite an impression on you. Quite the impression on what you are. Understandable, since the murder weapon spoke just as you hit the victim. That was not the inflection I wanted to use.
Mm.
The voices burned into your mind. That's why you were so certain about the time. What? What's the meaning of this? This is all baseless conjecture.
You said.
Baseless.
Look at the face of this statue. Sorry.
Yeah. The witness care to elaborate. Did you strike the victim with the clock? That day, I never.
Oh, he's about to break. Is he about to break?
Look, the clock. No. That's very rude. Shut up! I hate you! It was him, I tell you. I saw him. He tried to kill me. And he should burn. Give him death. That is not how we do executions anymore.
No, it's fine.
Right. Order, look what I say. Your Honor, a moment, please. There isn't a shred of evidence supporting the defense's claims. Mr. Wright. Your Honor. Him to send the sorry, come from the clock. Do you have any evidence?
So if he's...
Your Honor.
I think...
Clock. Fact which is clear if you simply...
Try sounding the clock.
should examine the clock thoroughly.
Yeah, try sounding the clock first. You have options. Because if it is off by 3 hours, then that proves that yes, he did hear 1, but it would have been the time of death in actuality.
Right, but I think what we'll find is that the batteries may be dead or missing.
Try sounding the clock.
Your Honor, may I have the clock? Thank you. This is for my personal collection. Walks out of the courtroom.
Uh-huh.
This court listen very closely.
8:25.
Ha! This is the thing.
8:25.
Certainly
So what
is
time is it?
quite certainly is a strange way to announce the time. Well, here's the thinker into the room. Well, we've heard the clock. What are your conclusions, Mr. Wright? Mr. Payne, you tell me what time it is now.
It is 3 hours off.
We got him. Ah! We got him. And with 2 minutes to spare. As you can see, the clock is 3 hours slow. Precisely the discrepancy between Mr. Side and the time of the actual death. So good. Forgot one thing! What's he talking about now? What may seem like that clock is running 3 hours slow If it was nothing, how did you know it was running 3 hours slow on the day of the murder?
Because you said 1 p.m.
We're already well.
She was in
we're
Paris.
Over this.
Just throw the.
Yeah. Yes. Oh, what was it? You can't prove that. You don't have a case. He's right. How am I going to prove that? Damn it! I was so close. Mr. Wright, it seems you lack the critical evidence to support your claim. What? No, I thought we did. What? Well, that was an uptick. Yes, Your Honor. This means I cannot let you indict the witness? Indict the witness? Unfortunately. This ends the cross-examination. Mr. Frank saw it?
Oh.
All the way down here. Come all the way down here to testify and look what happens. You treat me like a criminal. A criminal! Lawyers are all slime. I almost had him. I don't get why that didn't work. There's nothing I can do about it now.
Not so fast, Mr. Solid.
Yeah? I mean, Chief?
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Listen up, Right. Don't throw this one away. Not like this. Think.
Oh, yes. But, Chief, it's over. Ah! Wrong. Okay. Ah! I can't prove the clock was slow the day of the murder. Nobody can prove that. I could.
Well, yes. But that doesn't mean you can't still win. Try thinking out of the box. Don't waste time doubting the facts. Assume the clock was 3 hours slow, and think through it. Ask yourself, why was the clock 3 hours slow? Figure out the reason, and you'll have your proof. Right?
No, left.
Can you think of a reason as to why the clock would be 3 hours slow? You do know the reason.
Because she was on a flight?
Mm-hmm.
She was in Paris, right?
Yeah.
It was an hour time difference. Several hours time difference. Wait! Maybe I can prove it.
You must have evidence somewhere that can prove it, right?
It's like the passport or something.
You can't do it right now, you gotta finish this dialogue.
I gotta know what it is.
It's the passport. Pretty sure. Find it, let them have it. Find it.
Well, Mr. Wright, you say the clock was already running slow the day of the murder. Have you found evidence to support this claim? Of course. There's a piece of evidence in the court record that can prove my claim beyond a doubt. Ha! Tough words! Let's see you pop this one off. Let's see the evidence that proves why the clock was running slow. The victim had just returned from home abroad the day of the murder. As we all know, the time difference between here and Paris is 9 hours. When it's 4 p.m. here, it's 1 a.m. next day. There. That does not explain the 3-hour time difference.
That's 3 hours. That's a 3 hour time difference. Well, because the clock, it didn't say AM or PM, it just said it's this time.
So it's actually a 9-hour time difference for those keeping track. Did this gonna sync? I feel like there's more angle differently. The clock wasn't 3 hours slow, it was 9 hours fast. The victim hadn't reset her clock since returning home. The victim hadn't reset her clock since returning home. That's why the time you heard was... That's why the time when you struck her dead in her apartment was wrong. Proof enough for you, Mr. Saw It. Or should I say, Mr. Did It? Yeah.
Oh yeah, Caesar. He's dead. Dang.
It's normally a little harder for me to kill people. Order, I say. Where's my mouse? Why do they call this a mouse? This looks nothing like it.
I have no idea.
I had a pet mouse once.
That's cool.
Mm.
I had a pet rat once.
Well, in this case, it certainly turned out differently than we all expected. Mr. Payne, your witness? He was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor.
That was fun.
Very well. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. I have to say I'm impressed. I don't think I've ever seen someone complete a defense so quickly and find the true culprit at the same time. It's almost like that's not his job. Thank you, Your Honor. At this point, this is only a formality, but this court finds the defendant, Mr. Larry Butts, guilty. That's crazy. This makes sense. This was for the DS, but right, this was for the whatever device you called it. Device.
DS.
Small thing.
Originally, I think so. Yeah.
And with that, this court is adjourned.
He looks so tired.
So. Turns out that Frank Slott was a common burglar.
He never sold
What?
newspapers then?
What did he burgle? What did he burgle aside from a woman's life? Plus, this is a settlement out to check and see when people were out of the house. That day, when Larry went to her apartment, the victim wasn't home. After he left, Mr. Sard let himself in to do his dirty work.
Larry didn't lock the door.
While he was searching her place, the victim returned. Flustered, Mr. Sawhead grabbed the nearest blunt object he could find. A blunt. Oh. Oh. Dearest Argyle, I've solved the case of the murdered woman. Phew. I still can't believe we won.
Right. Good job in there. Congratulations.
Thanks. Chief, I owe it all to you.
Not at all, not at all. You fought your own battles in there. It's been a while since I've seen a trial end on such a satisfying note.
I've never seen such a chief looking this happy. Seen the chief looking this happy. If she's glad, I imagine how Larry must feel. My life is over! What?
God.
What?
He's dramatic.
Larry, you're supposed to be happy. What's wrong now? God, this is just like Dagwood. Oh, Nick! Don't worry about me. I'll be dead and gone soon. What?
I think he's just...
Good. Wait, no, bye. Larry, you're innocent. The case is closed.
Oh, right. The girl that broke up with him.
But my Cindy Windy's gone, man. Gone forever. Larry, she was... Never mind.
Congratulations, Harry.
Harry?
Yes, you. I can practically see the headlines now. Ugh, I'm not saying that.
Thanks. I really owe you. I won't forget this. Ever. Let's celebrate. Dinner, movie, my treat.
Oh, no, I couldn't.
Okay. He's hitting on her.
Oh yeah, his heart Jesus.
Hey, I was the one who got you off the hook. Oh, hey! Here, take this. It's a present.
A present? For me? Wait, wasn't this the evidence that...
Actually, I made this clock for her.
How'd you make it?
Made one for her and one for me.
This heart's going, it's weird. Really? You made this? Well, thank you. I'll keep it as a memento.
Memento mori. Yo, Nick!
Looks like a fish.
Can you believe it? I was so into that chick, and she was just playing me for a fool.
What?
Does that make you just want to cry? So, Larry, I'm gonna murder him.
Are you so sure?
Excuse me? Very fascinating.
I think she thought quite a lot of you in her own way. Don't,
Nah, you don't gotta sympathize with me. It's okay.
Oh, I'm not just sympathizing, really. Isn't that right? Right? Don't you have something to show your friends?
Oh, yes.
Something that proves how she felt about him?
Yeah, that's right. What the heck is she talking about?
The clock? She kept it, I guess? The clock? I guess just because she kept it? That would be the only reason, I think. I think it's
Yes, probably.
throws at him.
Check this out, Larry. Proof positive you want says some jump to her. I've had to cheer up our guy a few times in this kind of situation. Huh? What about that clock? This is the clock you made for her, Larry? And she took it with her when she traveled?
Weird.
Whatever. She probably just needed a clock, that's all.
Who takes a clock when they travel?
Who takes a heavy clock when they travel? You think so? It's a pretty heavy clock to take traveling. I'll make it that what you know. I'm glad I asked you to be my lawyer. Thank you, I took it pro bono. Now, really I am, thanks. What does pro bono mean?
Like you take the money up front?
Hope that made him feel a little better.
Yeah. Right?
Left.
I hope you see the importance of evidence now. It's never a question. Also, hopefully you realize things change depending on how you look at them.
Oh, yes, like this prism log I gave me. Yes.
People, too. Cool. We never really know if our clients are guilty or innocent. Well,
Actually, we do.
Technically, yes. They're supposed to tell. All we can do is believe in them. And in order to believe in them, you have to believe in yourself. Sorry. I hate this junk.
That was so genuine.
Thank you. It was meant to be. Right. Listen, learn, grow strong. I hate this character.
Isn't there's a song that has those lines?
Live, laugh.
In these conditions?
Never let go of what you believe in. Never.
Ha. Until the end of time.
Well, I think our work here is done. Shall we be off?
Oh, I'm always off. Yeah, I guess so.
Say, how about dinner on me? We'll drink a toast to innocent thoughts.
Yeah.
Speaking of Harry, you were saying part of why you became a lawyer was because of him.
Yeah, part at least.
You'll have to tell me more about it sometime. Maybe over drinks. Jeez.
And so my first trial came to a close. Larry slapped me on the back and said, "Gee, Nick, it's good to have friends." But I'm pretty sure he's not going to pay us. Unless you count the clock he gave Daisy. I didn't know it then. That clock was soon going to be at the center of another incident. And my promise to tell the chief about me and Larry would be one promise that I wouldn't be able to keep. Ta-da! Fascinating.
Yeah.
Fascinating. So this is a video game. They're all
Yes,
like
it is.
this?
Yeah, there's different episodes. Well, not every video game is like this, but
Oh, okay.
there's different episodes to this one. We can play that one next.
We'll have to do that some other time. I need to go watch my 1930s cliffhangers there. Oh my, I'm late for them. We'll be back, whoever you are.
Yeah.
Bye. I'll see you around.